Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Jeremy Alexander Newsom with your Wednesday real life stock review, and I wanted to review what's going on in the markets out there today. So the Qs were and did gap above the 200 simple moving average, mostly in part thanks to Google. Right now we're gapping down after hours just a little bit. Seems like we're getting some reports of Amazon slowly gapping down, and Amazon gapping down will bring the market down just a tad tomorrow. Nothing crazy. Google, we'll see how it holds. I did buy some shares of Google today. I do think it's a very, very bullish announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that they're doing a 1-for-20 split. Granted, we did make a new all-time high on Google, and there's a very strong chance we can do something like this. But as that happens, I'll be essentially buying that dip and then getting into some bull put spreads down here. I think it's really, really bullish news just from a technical piece and the fact that a lot of people are going to be, I think, relatively excited about buying some shares. So the Qs, right, we'll see as we trade up into the 200 simple moving average. I do now have three 350 contracts for March on the Qs and tried to buy 3 more today at a limit of $6, but didn't quite hit. I think the low on the option was like 622. But anyway, the Qs, we'll see how they play out tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a really, really fun day for day trading. Today was okay. It really wasn't bad. I mean, we did quite nice. So this is the stats for the day trading room. And this was really the last 2 days. So 1.8 hours in the day trade room. Not bad at all. So the overall movement, I mean, it just was a little bit on the slower side. So here's Tesla, right? Tesla took out some of the lows yesterday. And I do think that we could probably trade back down into this gap fill. I did buy to close my bull put spread that I had over earnings on Tesla for a profit. So I had the bear call spread, had a bull put spread, which is an iron condor, and bought that back. Speaking of the free week, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick update. We did hit our target on Travelers today, ticker symbol TRV. So this was our bullish swing trade that we set up during the free week. This is precisely what it looked like when we set this trade up. 165.24. And bang, we got filled on that day. Almost hit target in 2 days after. Missed it by a few pennies. And I should have increased it. I thought about it. But anyway, I just insert excuse as to why I didn't. Could have made a little bit more on this one. Probably would have sold right at the close. But that's a great trade. Nice little win on the Travelers company, which is the insurance company. Another official swing trade that we did together during the free week was SRRA, and this thing is absolutely storming the castle of profits. We got filled on the 27th of January. Here's what the order looks like when we set it up. Just like that, bought that dip and blink, got filled, and it's slowly inching higher. 34.42 would be a target. That'd be a big, big win. Here's your exponential moving averages looking good, and we'll probably increase the stop loss here in 2 or 3 days so that we can lose smaller on Sierra Oncology. A few other swings to keep an eye out on. CHK, got filled on CHK on a breakout today. I really like the high wave candle of this one. And if we have an inside day tomorrow, I honestly probably will add to this trade if it continues higher. Really, really intriguing looking move. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, but definitely have the order set up and opened. SIMO, Silicon Motion, we set this one up also during the free week to kind of get half an hour and half an hour. Just an interesting volume. This is obviously a penny stock, CALA Biosciences, but you are above the 10 EMA. You do have huge, huge volume, and this could be maybe a flag. So if it takes out these highs and you want to maybe just throw a risk at it, it's worthwhile. Robinhood not doing anything other than, of course, compressing. Today was almost an inside day, and you did get a bear candle closing above the 10. So the big question is, will this overall trend hold down Robinhood, or will we be able to break above the high of today? Only time will tell, but feel free to keep an eye on Robinhood. And last but not least, Inspire Technologies also. Really interesting gap, really interesting candle. Pretty intriguing setup out there on this one as this pressure is building. There's a lot of really cool things out there, and I hope you were all able to benefit in them today. There was a lot of fantastic day trades, and if I'm scrolling through, it was really quite fantastic to see how many really, really good trades that you guys had out there. Look at Pedro. Tesla and Square, 1.4 Rs each. Look at this trade that he did on Square. And what's amazing is this is really picture perfect. I mean, This is a thing of beauty. So you'll notice Square did open below the low of yesterday. So it trapped all of those buyers from yesterday. Here's the 3-minute chart. This is the 10 EMA strategy that we were pounding the table on the entire free week. And here is that setup right there. Taking out this bull candle, if you see it on both time frames, you'll actually notice it's even better, really. So over here, this is the extended hours chart, and this is the non-extended chart. So here's your bear candle, here's your bear candle, close below both, open below the low of the day. Absolutely just a crushing bear day trade. PayPal also was unfortunately quite nice. If anyone had shares of PayPal, they're getting smokehoused right now. PayPal, very strong gap down. Quite impressive that PayPal is continuing to go down. But this is a reason that you got to have protection and get a collar over your shares on earnings, because you never know. There was just a lot of room for PayPal to keep going lower, and it seems like, well, that is indeed what's happening. All right, a few more. Let's go check out Facebook, ticker symbol FB. And Facebook, oh my God, is down 18% after hours. Oh my goodness. Looks like the metaverse is starting to slowly pop. I do think that bubble has kind of run its course for a little bit. NFTs and buying real estate in the metaverse and all that garbage. So Meta platforms, this is a very damaging gap down. Extremely interesting. You're going to have a lot of short covering tomorrow, and you're going to have a lot of dip buying, but I do think that is a failed avenue, and I think Meta's going to go lower. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a very interesting sign of weakness to me, because again, Amazon also gapping down. As bullish as I am on Google, it might not be able to hold if we open below the low of today, which is very possible. Tomorrow, I have no choice but to day trade that on the bearish side, maybe even take a quick loss on the shares and get back to them lower, or just essentially buy puts and just make money on the downside, which is also okay. But wow, team, that is not good with Facebook gapping down like that. There's gonna be a lot of weakness tomorrow on the Qs. I'm assuming let it gap down, probably trade up into the 200, but at this point, again, I'm gonna watch Google and watch everything else, but we have mentioned that this is a possibility. That Facebook gap just might make that a reality. Oh my goodness. Now, we still have tons and tons of time until market open, but really, I don't think this is a very good sign. The fact that we're below the 100 on a weekly, you're trapping tons of people on the weekly chart. Wow, very intriguing. Okay, this is gonna make tomorrow even more fun. If you didn't make money today, sorry, but tomorrow is gonna be a ridiculously incredible opportunity. Be by your computers. I am absolutely jazzed about it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to tune into RLT, be a part of this amazing movement. I do have a retreat coming up in the BVIs, March 6th through the 10th. That's actually where I'm at right now. I'll be down here for quite a while, preparing and getting ready for this extraordinary event. The most impactful traders in the world. There are only 3 slots left, and I'm serious about that. 3 slots left for March 6th through March 10th. If you want to come, you are here to make a large impact, ladies and gentlemen, and I am excited to see what you can do with resources, talent, prosperity, vision, and a network of like-minded, engaging, incredible human beings. Folks from around the world, I love you so much. You absolutely rock. And until next time, love life, and trade it. Bye.